Again, tonight's low, probably 37 degrees right now, 50. Well, you asked for it. The Chris Crock program's coming up next.
Woo!
And from the WBAP newsroom, I'm Dennis Martin.
Here we go.
This is the news and talk of Texas.
Now it's the Chris Crock Show on 820 AM.
99.5 FM, HD2, News Talk 820.
WBAP.
We just got some late-breaking news. And there's been so many sexual scandals. This just announced Olaf, the character from Disney, who is said to, we just heard in the news, he was going to star in the Thanksgiving parade, Macy's. It has stepped out. There's some pictures that have come out with Olaf, and we've already gotten reports of 2. Now I'm hearing a 3rd and a 4th women have just come out with allegations against Olaf. And there's some pictures, some explicit pictures. So Olaf will not be in the parade. That just broke. I mean, literally, between the news and me coming on, look, we got everything plugged in here, man. I'm plugged into everything. Westwood One, ABC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC, Fox, etc., etc., the AP, Channel 8, Channel 11. Olaf is out. The star of the parade is out. This is the Chris Crock Program, episode number 1398. You did not think that I would leave you high and dry while you're making your turkey right now, did you? I would never, ever, ever do that to you. Ever. And I want you to know that in 1 hour, my Oprah Winfrey, if you will, is a woman named June Hunt. She is a personal hero of mine because she speaks boldly of issues that people struggle with or that people deal with. People like Joe Barton could use her materials. She is a counselor and is on 900 radio stations and is just an amazing woman. And she will be joining us, and a prolific author. She'll be joining us at 9 o'clock, and she is a huge hit with our listeners, and she will take calls. At least she did last time, so I'm sure she will this time. We're going to talk about the NFL taking a knee. We're going to talk about, man, I got a bunch of stuff. The shooting, about evil and such with the shootings. It's just so much stuff coming up at 9 o'clock on the Chris Crock Program on WBAP. June Hunt on Thanksgiving Eve while you prepare your turkey. But first, say it ain't so, Joe! Joe flippin' Barton? Joe Barton is sending pictures of himself naked with his man boobs sticking out and his big fat belly? Joe, what are you, an idiot? Joe, I've been married for 17 years, Joe, and I don't send my wife this kind of stuff. I don't send my own wife this kind of stuff. Joe, what is wrong with you? Dr. Phil has already spoken out about this today. Can you believe it? Another North Texan.
What the hell are you thinking?
Exactly, Dr. Phil. Thank you. Joe Barton took nasty selfies of himself and said messages like, I want you so bad right now, and then I don't think we should get into the other words. He says blank and blank, describing graphic sexual intercourse terms. Joe Barton, this is bad, Joe. I mean, this is bad. This is really bad. Hey, I got a question. Would it be bad if it was his wife? Like if this somehow got hacked and it came out, if he was sending that to his wife? Would it be bad? Would he have to resign? Would he have to step down? Just something to think about. Little thing on the side. But this is not the only thing. It's not just this video, or this picture, and these messages from a mystery tweeter, by the way. We don't know who the person on Twitter is that released this. It was a mystery Twitter feed. Guess what else? Guess what else? It's worse. It is worse. Apparently, this person may have video of him masturbating. So, yeah, that's not something that anybody wants. I mean, nobody wants to see this. Nobody wants to see this. I mean, even, I don't think we can find a woman that would want to see this. This is nasty. This is just filthy. This is nasty. But I want you to know something, because a lot of people don't notice this at all. This is totally lost in all the stuff with Joe Barton today. Listen, can you believe it's Joe Barton, by the way, too? Couldn't think of a more, I don't want to be mean or anything, but a more boring guy. Like, whoa, dude, where were the sparks flying when you came on my show? He's been on my show at least, I've been on the air almost for a decade now in DFW. I've had him on at least 2 or 3 or 4 times, I don't know. Dude, I didn't see any sparks like I don't want any love sparks with you, bro, but I didn't see any sparks. Ah! You know what? If you would have came out and just done a more explosive guesting would be better than this kind of stuff. Here's the key that nobody's getting, that I got. He says, women. Women. He doesn't say woman. Oh, when I was separated with my wife, we were still married, so I was having an affair. While I was still married, I wasn't divorced, I was having an affair. And he said, women, not woman, women. In other words, I don't know which woman I sent a picture of me naked to, because there's many, there's not one, there's many. I was bedding down with multiple women, says Joe Barton. Now, you don't just bed down with a woman like that. This tells me that Joe Barton may have been bedding down with women before he was separated from his wife, because this thing is set up to roll, baby. So the question I got to ask you is, what do we do with Joe Barton? What do we do with Joe Barton? What do you want Joe Barton to do? Do you want Joe? I can't believe we're talking about Joe Barton. This is the most embarrassing thing. I mean, Joe, if I had any advice for you, dude, I mean, this is. I mean, dude, you are not the dude that anybody wants to think about this way. I can't get that out. You know, what do we want to do with Joe? What do you want to do with him? What do you want to see happen here? 800-288-WBAP is our number. 800-288-9227. That's 800-288-9227. Happy Thanksgiving! Hey! Does Joe Barton show up for Thanksgiving tomorrow? Does he show up for Thanksgiving tomorrow with the grandkids? And I mean, oh gosh. The poor little toddler kid looking up at his grandpa will never look up at him the same again. I mean, this is bad. This is bad. What's wrong with people that do this crap? What is wrong with people that do this? I said, there are no explicit pictures of me. I mean, I had to stop for a second. No, there are none of me at all, not even to my wife, because you do that in your privacy of your room. This is sheer stupidity. This guy can get, I'll tell you what has to happen. He needs to go. By the way, I should tell you that now. Joe Barton needs to go. You're gone, Joe. Get out of here. Joe, as I tweeted earlier on my Twitter feed, at Chris Crock Show, that's at Chris Crock Show, ChrisKrock. Joe, you're done. Joe can be blackmailed. Joe puts himself at risk. Joe appears to be, well, he cheated on his wife at the time he was still married. Joe did this with multiple women. Joe doesn't hold my values. I mean, you don't bed down with a woman unless you're married to her. I don't know the circumstances of his divorce, but you don't divorce somebody unless they're cheating and unrepentant, or abusive, or have an alcoholism or drug problem, and they will not repent, won't stop. That's about all I can think of off the top of my head. So it looks like Joe's the playboy. Joe Barton, the playboy. I'm not being high and almighty and perfect, because I am not. Let me tell you something. But Joe needs to go. Oh, there's another question on this. How about the woman or person? Who knows? You never know. How do we know it's a woman? Seriously, that tweeted this out. Should they be prosecuted? I've got a strong opinion on that. I'll tell you about coming up next. Plus your call, 800-288-WBAP, 800-288-9227. There is only one organization that I trust when it comes to providing accurate gun law information. They make me sound so smart too, by the way. It's Texas Law Shield. As a member myself, in my 3rd year of membership, I invite you to a Texas Law Shield gun law seminar. Take responsible gun ownership to the next level. Know the law. Come unite with fellow law-abiding gun owners and listen to the law enforcement and legal professionals as they educate you on the latest gun laws in Texas. Reserve your seat today at gunlawseminar.com. That's gunlawseminar. Actually, it's gunseminar.com. Excuse me, gunseminar.com. I got to tell you something else too. If you sign up and go in November, it's free. Use the promo code CROC, K-R-O-K, gunseminar.com. Now, also do what I did. Join the nation's #1 firearms legal defense program. Have the coverage you need should you ever have to defend yourself or a loved one. Don't wait till you're in a police station giving your statement to start thinking about your legal defense plan. Do what I did over 2 years ago. Join America's first choice for firearms, legal defense, and carry with confidence knowing that Texas Law Shield has your back. You are covered. There's no deductible. There's no cap. You're covered for civil, for criminal. You're covered if you display your weapon or, for God forbid, should have to use it. You are covered. And it is extremely reasonably priced. Wow, is it reasonable. Go to TexasLawShield.com. That's TexasLawShield.com and become a member. And in all cases, tell them Chris Crock sent you.
And now on WBAP.
On behalf of Melania, Barron, and
Well, Joe Barton, dude, that's just nasty. It's bad. It's bad, y'all. All right, we'll take your calls next. Also, tune in on the radio. We'll see you on the radio in a few minutes. Go to, if you have a recent car like my Novak Motors SUV that I have. It's only 3 years old. I've got HD radio. You tune into 99.5 FM, which is our sister station, The Wolf. Once it locks in on HD, turn it one notch to the right. It'll go to HD2. At 99.5 FM HD2. Lock that in. That's us. We'll sound amazing. If you don't have HD radio, you can go to 820 AM or download the app from WBAP.com. We'll see you on the radio in a minute. Happy Thanksgiving.